What if I told you a single lie could turn the tables on a master manipulator? A woman thought she had the perfect scam until the truth hit her like a freight train. And when it did, it was already too late. Now, before we dive into this chilling tale, make sure to like, share, and comment where you're watching from. Your support helps bring more untold stories to light, only here on The Unseen Edges. Truth and lies are two sides of the same coin, but flip it too many times, and eventually it lands on its edge, revealing everything. Cindy had always been good at the game. Manipulation was her art, deceit her brush, and desperation, her victims or her own, the canvas upon which she painted her twisted ambitions. But today, she was about to meet her masterpiece. The doctor's office smelled sterile, artificial, like a place where emotions were meant to be numbed, truths masked beneath layers of white coats and clinical jargon. Cindy sat across from the lady doctor, her fingers curling around the armrest of the chair. She was good at feigning vulnerability, a damsel draped in invisible distress. "I'm begging you," Cindy whispered, her voice trembling just enough to sound authentic. "You have to tell my husband I'm pregnant." The doctor raised an eyebrow. "And why should I do that?" Cindy's lips parted, her breath shaky. "Because if he finds out I can't have kids, it's over for me." There was a beat of silence, thick with unspoken words. Then the doctor exhaled, nodding slowly. "He's a cruel man, isn't he?" Cindy's eyes flickered, a glint of something unreadable flashing through them. "He is. But I love him." The doctor leaned forward, fingers tapping against a folder. "Should I call the police?" Panic flared in Cindy's gaze before she masked it with a laugh, soft, bitter. "Don't bother. He is the police. And his buddies will do anything to cover for him." The doctor studied her for a moment before nodding. "Okay. Listen to me." "No," Cindy interjected. "You listen to me. Just lie. Tell him I'm pregnant." A small, almost amused smile curled at the doctor's lips. "But Cindy, you are pregnant." Cindy's breath hitched. The words hit her like a rogue wave, sweeping the ground from under her feet. "My baby," she whispered, her hands trembling as she reached for the folder. "See," the doctor said, flipping open the pages. "These are the test results. You're 3 weeks along." A wicked smile unfurled across Cindy's lips. Her moment had come. "John, come in." The look of a man who had no idea his world was about to tilt. "I'm pregnant. Pay up, loser." The room shifted. The doctor stilled. John blinked. "Excuse me." The doctor's voice sliced through the tension. "Loser? A moment ago, you called your husband a cruel man." John scoffed. "Husband? What? I'm not your husband. We met once at a party." His gaze narrowed. "I don't even remember sleeping with you. The party was 3 weeks ago. And the proof of that night is right here in my belly. You're going to pay big time." The doctor sighed. "Maybe it's not such a good idea to blackmail a cop." Cindy threw her head back, laughing. "A cop?" John raised an eyebrow. "Pizza delivery guy." The blood drained from Cindy's face, but she recovered quickly, her voice sharp, unwavering. "Well then, it's time for you to get a better job. Because I want 50 grand. Pay up or I keep it, and you'll be forking over child support for the rest of your life." The doctor tilted her head. "Wow, so that's who you really are." Cindy turned to her. "Sorry for fooling you." But the doctor only smiled. "And I'm sorry for fooling you back." A flicker of confusion flashed in Cindy's eyes. "What are you talking about?" The doctor leaned back, arms folded. "You're not pregnant." The room froze. "What?" Cindy's voice cracked. But the test results." The doctor chuckled, shaking her head. "Oh honey, I'm a dentist. I printed those off Google. My son warned me you were coming, so I had a little time to prepare. Cindy's heart slammed against her ribs. Your son. The doctor nodded and pointed. Yeah, him. Cindy's breath caught as realization crashed over her like a tsunami. Her scam had backfired in the most humiliating way possible. No. It wasn't supposed to be like this, she stammered. You were supposed to be just another loser. John grinned, tilting his head. Too bad, because our one night together just became the cheapest scam I've ever seen. Cindy bolted, the walls of her deception crumbling around her. The doctor watched her go, shaking her head. You know, John, there's something poetic about this. She tried to buy a future with a lie, but all she bought was the price of her own downfall. John chuckled. Guess some people never learn. Moral of the story. Lies may give you momentary power, but truth is a relentless force. It doesn't just reveal, it devastates. Deception can buy you time, but it will always come at a price. And in the end, the house of cards always falls. What did you think of Cindy's fate? Would you have seen it coming? Comment below and tell us your thoughts. And if you love thrilling, mind-bending stories, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. More stories await, only on The Unseen Edges.